Them through words.
Danielle Matthew joins us live with more on her book and some helpful guidelines. Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to meet you guys.
So we do What Would You Do on the weekends, put out a situation, and this one kind of ties into what you're going to be talking about.
That's right.
About bullying.
Uh-huh.
You wrote a book here, Empowered Child?
The Empowered Child.
Okay. So tell us your story.
So I was bullied as a kid, so I know what it really feels like. So I felt like it was really important to send my message out to the world. And so I have a program in Los Angeles called the Empowerment Space. And from that program, I wrote a book from one of the weeks of my program. And
How do parents reach you? Because sometimes kids wait too long to tell their parents.
They do. You can go to my website, which is www.empowerment.space, or can reach me on my via email, dmatthew@empowerment.space. And I would love to hear from people, and I consult all the time and stuff. You're right, we do wait too long, and we really have to help more kids sooner, which is why I was hoping my book would be very helpful for families so they'd know how to talk to kids about bullying.
Okay. Yeah, it's such a hot button issue right now. We hear about it all the time. Now, why do you think that the seriousness of bullying has become so much more prevalent?
I think it's always been serious and prevalent, but because of social media right now and what we're seeing on our computers, our iPads and phones, it gets out there a lot faster, and once it does, we cannot take it back. It stays out there, and so you can look at it 24 hours a day.
If someone's watching right now and they might be dealing with their child's, problems here, what would you tell the parent?
I'd say talk to them, use empathy, ask how they're feeling, figure out how they want to handle the problem, but be by their side the whole time. Don't leave them. Let them know that they have a parent who wants to hear them and listen to them, and be as compassionate and open as you can be.
And what can you talk to your kids about before they even mention bullying?
Yes. So what I talk about in the book is the 3 E's, which are empathy, empowerment, and engagement. And empathy is really asking your child how they feel. So beforehand, really finding out what they feel and finding out what internally they think about themselves. And then empowering them. We really want to empower our kids out there that they can handle these problems with the bullies, and they have more power than they think, and we help them come up with a plan. And finally, we engage them in a plan of action and follow through.
One thing that we always sometimes forget about the bully, tell us a little about the makeup of the bully.
Yes. So the makeup of the bully can come from different places, modeling, be at home, maybe their own wanting to be seen and heard and feel like they're not really seen and heard. The bully is worked best if you use him positively or her as a positive role model in our community, really teaching them not you're in trouble, you're bad, but how you can be more positive with other people and treating them well.
Okay. Wonderful.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. So the book, where can we find this?
Amazon.com.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're going to your story is in there too.
My story is throughout the whole book. Yes, and the ending is in the epilogue. Yes, at the end. Yes.
And that's great that you're helping other people.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. A community